You have to be working on a lot of delusion to not have a Beyoncé concert ticket to a show you are going to attend the day of. And yet, here I am. Good morning. You see the crust still in my eyes, but today is the first day of Beyoncé and ATL, and I'm excited. I am expecting a lot from today, so let's get into it.
So I definitely feel more refreshed from that morning clip, and it's Friday, and yes, it is Beyonce's first show tonight in Atlanta. I still have work. I still have to do my job. So instead of working from home today, I actually am at the library. I'm going to be in the study room for about 2 hours or so I can really just go in with work. And then when I go home, I'm going to do more work. And then I have time designated to actually get ready. And so it's still wild for me that I'm actually like committing myself to going to Mercedes-Benz today for the possibility of a ticket that I don't have yet. But I am in good spirits because no matter what, I feel like it will be a success for me if I get my merch. As long as I get my merch, that is a win-win, and then I will happily go back home because I have a Saturday ticket. I just would have liked to have a Friday ticket as well. So I'm just gonna let the Lord lead today, and what is going to happen, what happened, and I'm not going to be stuck on what didn't happen. So that is my overall spirit. My attitude is just blessing. I feel blessed, and I am speaking into abundance for the rest of the day to carry. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to be in the library to work, and then yeah, I'll check back in later.
Okay, so I just have a quick break from work, and I'm at the halfway mark, and so things are going well. I am feeling productive, and so I'm just ready to go back home so I can really be more relaxed while I finish my work and really like kick off this weekend on a good note. So yeah, I'm still working at the library in this swivel chair with my music blasted in my ears as I work. But yeah, I'm having a great time so far. Still good spirits.
It's literally 2:30. The concert starts at 8, and your girl just got floor tickets. What?
Now that I have floor seats, I'm really gonna carry the Delulu aka delusion, and make me a sign. Like, why not? Let's follow through with this. All right, so this is the best that I can do with my little arts and craft. Let me show you the back side. Baby, we're gonna keep it simple and to the point, okay?
Atlanta, Georgia. Look around, everybody else see. Look around and see.
I can't even process the amazingness I just witnessed. I'm gonna have to sleep on it to give it give a detailed review. So the birthday celebration, it is wrapping up, but I will have to leave early anyways due to the fact that I gotta head downtown for night 2 of the Beyoncé Renaissance concert. So yeah, it's just been a beautiful day and I am excited to do it all over again. Concert is over. I am sweating. Night 2 was a success, and I'm so happy. I have to talk later. I'm wearing this hot mess, but yeah, check back later. I am sitting on the floor because this feels the most appropriate, because Beyonce sent me. The past 2 days going to Renaissance, I can't even wrap my mind of what I experienced. I just have to be grounded while I try to give y'all a recap as best as I can. And what I have to share, it's not even going to do justice to what you really get out of a Beyonce concert. So I had to take notes so that I could have some type of order, so I could give y'all like a full view, like a full picture of what I witnessed, because my voice isn't the same. My energy feels depleted because I gave it so much Friday and Saturday. I can only imagine what being the crew and the dancers feel like night after night, because if I was giving 100, I know they was giving 1,000. It was crazy, but let's get into it. Okay, so I want to kick it off by saying that this is my 6th Beyonce concert. I feel like I've grown up with Beyonce. My first concert was the I Am tour in 2009. I was 14 years old, my very first concert ever. Then I attended Formation. Then I attended On the Run 1 and 2. And then I attended Renaissance Friday night. And then Saturday night, Renaissance again. And time again, Beyonce outdoes Beyonce. She outperforms herself every time. Like even this weekend, seeing the show back to back, different vibe, different energy. It's better. I'm speechless. It's really hard to really try to comprehend, formulate what I'm trying to say. Like I'm tongue tied. Okay, so the first part of it, let's break down that Beyonce is a vocalist first. She kicked off the show singing ballads, and that's uncommon. Like with past concerts, she always starts off higher energy, giving us the hits, but she gave us the hits with her vocals, and it was incredible. I loved how she kicks off the show, because I feel like even when I think of like the I Am Sasha Fierce album, she's always said that the I Am side of that album, where it was like If I Were a Boy, Halo, Ave Maria, like those slower songs is who Beyonce really is at her core. Like that is her personal
like her personality is all wrapped up in I Am. So for her to kick off singing Dangerously in Love, and then she does Flaws and All, I Care, 1+1, those songs spoke to me the most, and I loved it the most. I didn't take pictures or videos or nothing for that whole section because I was in the moment. That's what I did, credit myself. I stay in the moment as best as I can. I would say I took videos of like the big moments, like of course Blue Ivy and, you know, Energy when the crowd went mute. But other than that, I don't have tons of footage. I don't. And I don't need it, because for me it's best to just have my mind remember everything versus me looking through my phone to make sure I got this correct angle. But yes, but hearing Beyonce vocals mature the way they have, hear her sing these songs in her 40s, it's incredible. It was everything to me. That was everything. Okay, so the next part is the production. This needs its own section, okay? And I'm gonna like try to condense it as best as I can, because I also have to talk about seating and my experience going alone on a tour. Okay, so production. Costumes, dancers, crew, band, singers. The entire production was incredible. It's so much to see. It's like it I can't tell y'all enough. Y'all have to experience a Beyonce concert for yourself, specifically this Renaissance tour. If you can, please go. Okay, but when I went the second night for Saturday night, I chose a seat in the 100 section so that I can really see the main stage, the middle stage, both screens in its full view, and all the lights that come from like production. I really loved my seat for night 2, and you just see so much. Of course, we're focused on Beyonce, but it's a show. It's a show within a show. Seeing like there's like a disco ball that comes out in the middle. You have leg twins being acrobats during America Has a Problem. The horse Renee made an appearance during Break My Soul. Like, everything is big and great and excellent. And so the visuals, that's going to be the next part. So the next part, let's get straight into seating. So I feel like every seat where you can see the stage in its entirety, mainly the screens, it's a good seat. Whether you're on floor 100s, 200s, 300s, as long as you can get a seat where you can see the full screen, you will be great. You have to see the screen so that you can capture the visuals and all the interludes. And you may think, oh my gosh, it's an interlude, it's time to get up and get something to drink or go to the restroom. No, you got to go to the restroom before or after. You could, like, you can't leave your seat for those 2.5 hours. You have to be present, especially for the visuals. And as soon as the visual pops on and you're feeling and you're vibing it and you're watching it, Beyonce comes right back out with a new outfit change. So it's quick. You think like, oh, 2-3 minutes are going by. Those 3 minutes wrap up really fast, and you don't want to miss the moment of a next transition because you thought that that's break time. No, there's no intermissions for a Beyonce concert. You have to be in your seat from start to finish. And so the seating, you just got, please choose one where you can see the full screen. And then as well as like the songs, the mixes, I want them all on Tidal. Just like Homecoming is on Tidal and streaming, and on all streaming, I need Renaissance. I need that streamed like ASAP, like yesterday ASAP. It's incredible. Okay, so the next part I want to talk about going alone to a Beyoncé concert. Now I don't mean going alone like being with friends or family and just having a different seat from everybody. I've done that for Formation. I've done that before where I went with people but I just wasn't in the same seat. Friday night I went solo from start to finish, and that was the first time for me. So let me break it all down. So first of all, in the earlier part of this vlog, you saw that I was very hopeful to get a ticket the day of the show for Friday night. I never had a ticket for Friday night. TikTok influenced me to really just be delusional and try to get a ticket same day, and it worked. So really, the magicness of it was really just staying on Ticketmaster nonstop throughout different parts of the day and just checking in to see if seats were available. And so I did not want a resale ticket. That was the main thing that I was not going to do, because resellers were trying to make the biggest profit ever, and I just wasn't going to go for that. It would have been a blessing to have a Friday ticket, but I wasn't desperate enough to go no matter what. So in the afternoon came about Friday, and it was like 34 tickets were available. I scooped it up immediately. The first 2 tries I didn't get it because my credit card information was wrong. The third time around, when I refreshed and got the same area, I grabbed my floor ticket and I was hyped. Originally, my plan was to just be in the area downtown to look at the merch and look for a ticket then. But I'm a planner at heart, and so I always wanted to have a ticket before I even went downtown. So it all worked out in the end. That was that. So now that I knew I had a ticket secured, I didn't have to go as early downtown. After all, it was around 5:30 when I called an Uber. No, it was 5 o'clock, around 5 o'clock, where I scheduled an Uber ride to take me to the train station. And so I got to the train station. I'm very familiar with Atlanta and MARTA, and so it was easy. I just took I know my routes. I already had the Breeze app where I can just load money up, and when I get to the train stations, I just tap the screen so that I can get all of my round trips. So it was not packed riding the train. I knew I had to get off at 5 Point Station so that I can take westbound to Vine City. I know with like Mercedes-Benz, people may feel more comfortable getting off at what is it called? GWCC, whichever station takes you to State Farm before Vine City. A lot of people did that, but Vine City has a direct exit where you could get on the bridge to Mercedes-Benz. So I just stayed at an extra stop to get off at Vine City. Easy to access. Trains, once again, was not crowded. I felt comfortable. When I got to the gate, because I had a floor ticket, I had a different entrance from everybody else, and I decided to go get my merch first. I got 3 different shirts. I ate. I mingled in like the 200 sections before I went to my designated floor seat. I used the restroom. I refreshed, judged up my hair. All of that was going well. And so by the time I was settled into my seat, it was after like way after 7 o'clock. So I was already I was at the stadium for like an hour and a half at that point, from going to the train, getting my wristband, getting food and all that stuff. It was already an hour and a half has passed. And so really I just made the most of my time really connecting with people on my road, waiting for the show to start. So that was that part. Once the concert ended, I was also going back home the same way. Took the great thing about MARTA and the city of Atlanta, they had bus shuttles that took you specifically to the West End station. So all I did was I walked back to Vine City as if I was going to the train station, but we didn't. Well, me and the people around me, we chose the shuttles. I didn't mind the wait time at all. Chose the shuttles free of charge, and then they dropped us off this train station, and then I just have to wait to go and then I waited for my train to come, and then took me back to my original train station, and then I took an Uber home. So my cost was very low, and I was very happy. I didn't have any trouble trying to get an Uber ride directly at Mercedes-Benz. That would have been a mess. So I'm happy I took the train route. And like a quick part about riding trains or just public transportation in general, my biggest advice is to always be alert and aware of your surroundings. So I already knew that I wasn't going to wear my AirPods or any type of headphones on the train, because I needed to hear the announcer every time there was a stop, and like the upcoming any updates. I just needed to be alert and present. I didn't have my phone on me. I wasn't looking at my phone. I had it in my pocket because I have to be alert. I am a Black woman traveling alone, and I have to feel protected. And part of me feeling protected is to be present and in the know. So that is the biggest advice I could say. Just be aware of your surroundings, because I didn't feel unsafe at all throughout my entire Friday experience. Not at all. I felt comfortable, and if I wasn't sure of something, I asked. I'm the type to ask questions, and if I'm not satisfied with an answer, I'm going to keep asking until I get the answer I need. There are people who are really, that want to be helpful, security, workers at the stadium, just fellow concert goers. They may be more, they may have more knowledge to you for a certain question. Ask around. You never know. I was helpful to other people. So, it was a community feel throughout this whole experience with this concert. So, yeah, ask the questions, be aware and alert. And so the final part, I'm going to bring this all together. To wrap up my video, experience Beyoncé for yourself. It's as simple as that. Videos that you see on YouTube or Facebook Lives that you see about, the concert, it does not do it any justice, because you can't bottle up the energy that you feel from the crowd, from Beyoncé, from the production, from the music booming. Video doesn't do it justice. You have to be live in the present for it. I can't stress that enough. See her for yourself. This tour around, Beyoncé is so fun, so bubbly, so personable. She's reading everybody's signs. She's really engaging with the fans. Not to say that she hasn't in the past, but this tour is not about perfection, in the sense that she's present in the moment, which we feed off, and we give her just as much love as she's giving us. And it's beautiful. Like, I don't know how to describe, like, she's so fun. she's so fun. She really is having fun. I don't know if this is like the most fun she's had on tour, but from a fan perspective, I feel like Renaissance is her most freeing, liberating concert she's ever done. And you may see on TikTok or social media funny moments that happens throughout the concerts. They're real, they're fun, it's true. It's the best. So thank y'all for staying and kicking it with me throughout my road to Renaissance experience. I hope you enjoy my parts 1 and 2, and then this one as well. And so, yeah, let me know if you attended Renaissance, if you would have plans on going to her next available spot. So let me know, and thanks for watching.